will take some time to return to a full normal situation, which we do anticipate between the 10th and the 15th of December.
IndiGo CEO Pieter Elbers issued a public apology after the airline cancelled more than 1,000 flights today, its worst day of disruption so far. Elbers confirmed that over half of IndiGo's daily flights were grounded on Friday. He also warned that the crisis will continue into Saturday, with cancellations expected to remain high, though likely to drop below 1,000. Passengers across the country are facing significant delays as the airline struggles to restore normal operations.
Given the size, scale, and complexity of our operation, it will take some time to return to a full normal situation, which we do anticipate between the 10th and the 15th of December. I do understand that these disruptions have caused much discomfort to our customers and has shaken their belief in IndiGo's reliability so carefully built over these past 19 years. My colleagues, all the great IndiGo teams and frontline staff have been working relentlessly to address the situation. Rest assured, we are doing everything in our control to not only restore your trust and belief, but strengthen it further over time. Thank you for your patience, understanding, and kindness during this difficult time. We shall keep you updated on an ongoing basis.
The Aviation Regulator, Directorate General of Civil Aviation, on Friday withdrew its recent directive barring airlines from substituting leave for crew members' weekly rest, citing ongoing operational disruptions and industry requests for flexibility. The new statement reads as now, therefore, the instruction contained in the reference paragraph that no leave shall be substituted for weekly rest is hereby withdrawn with immediate effect. This issues with the approval of the competent authority. The DGCA has rolled back its weekly rest policy for pilots and crew following a turbulent period for Indian aviation. In particular, IndiGo has faced hundreds of delays and cancellations across major airports including Chennai and Hyderabad. Airlines have struggled to maintain crew rosters, prompting appeals to the regulator for temporary flexibility. DGCA's decision is expected to ease these pressures and help airlines restore normal operations more quickly. While this move provides immediate relief, industry insiders warn that stabilizing flight schedules may take several days. Passengers are advised to monitor flight status updates closely and expect continued congestion at major airports until operations smoothen out.
We just arrived at Goa airport, and our connecting flight was for Lakshadweep, and we couldn't connect it because of the late arrival, and that is caused by the Indigo.
Chaos continued to sweep through airports nationwide on Thursday as IndiGo's flight delays spilled into yet another day, forcing cancellation of hundreds of flights and triggering a domino effect across the aviation sector. The disruption became so severe that even other airlines were compelled to cancel some of their services because IndiGo aircraft were occupying parking bays amid a shortage of available crew. According to news agency PTI, IndiGo cancelled over 550 domestic and international flights. Some of India's busiest airports faced the worst of it. Mumbai reported 85 cancellations, Bengaluru 73, Hyderabad 68, Chennai 31, and Delhi 30. In Hyderabad, the situation grew tense as frustrated passengers raised slogans inside the airport. Amid this spiraling crisis, IndiGo informed the Directorate General of Civil Aviation, that is the DGCA, that it would begin reducing flight operations starting on Monday, that's on the 8th of December. The airline said this step was essential to calm the chaos and stabilize operations.
We just arrived at Goa airport, and our connecting flight was for Lakshadweep, and we couldn't connect it because of the late arrival, and that is caused by the Indigo. We honestly didn't get any cooperation from these people. So irrespective of which airport you are, I mean, right now I'm at Goa, and the last night I was at Delhi airport. They would not inform anybody anything. So it's kind of chaos they have created, and they are not really bothered about the customer experiences. They've been saying that they worry about the customers, but they don't really do that.
वाराणसी का फ्लाइट था इंडिगो से। कल दोपहर को 2:45 का फ्लाइट था फ्रॉम अहमदाबाद टू वाराणसी। पहले हमको ईमेल आता है कि फ्लाइट दोपहर को 12 बजे होगा, फिर दूसरा ईमेल आता है कि फ्लाइट 6 बजे होगा, फिर और एक ईमेल आता है कि फ्लाइट और डिले हुआ है, फिर यहाँ आता है तो पता चलता है कि फ्लाइट अभी 12:30 बजे को डिपार्ट करेंगे। ऐसा पर यहाँ पर नोटिस पे वहां पर निकला था, मतलब जो ऑनलाइन होता है वहां पर लाइन को वहां पर हमने पूछा वो क्रू को कि पक्का हमारा फ्लाइट 12:30 को निकल रहा है, तो बोल रहे कि हाँ निकल रहा है। तो उन्होंने हमारा ये लगेज भी ले लिया। फिर ऊपर जाते हैं तो पता चलता है फ्लाइट और आधा घंटा डिले हुआ है, और आधा घंटा डिले, फिर ऐसे करके ऑलमोस्ट 6:30-7 बज गए थे। हमने हमारा फ्लाइट कैंसिल करवा दिया। फिर होता है और एक तमाशा जहाँ पर हमको हमारा टाइम से लगेज नहीं मिलता, पूरा लगेज मिसमैच हो चुका है। ऑलमोस्ट हम यहाँ पर तकरीबन 10 से 12 घंटे से ना पानी मिला है ना खाने को मिला है। सो इट्स अ प्योरली अ क्योटिक सिचुएशन हियर। अभी दूसरे फ्लाइट में हमको जाना है तो वो भी कुछ पॉसिबल नहीं है, रीजन भी वो दूसरे फ्लाइट ने भी अपने एयरफेयर इंक्रीज कर सके। तो पूरा सिचुएशन क्योटिक है, ना इंडिगो वाले सुन रहे हैं ना कोई किसी का सुन रहा है। सो यहाँ पर कस्टमर सर्विस ऐसा कुछ है ही नहीं, मतलब इट्स प्योर कियोस हियर एट द एयरपोर्ट। मतलब रफली डबल फेयर और ट्रिपल फेयर तो हो ही चुका है, और अगेन वो कॉन्फिडेंस ही टूट चुका है। मतलब दूसरा हाई फेयर करेंगे तो वापस हम अपने डेस्टिनेशन पे जा पाएंगे। मतलब अभी बैगेज लेने के लिए भी हमको रिटर्न उनसे हाथ जोड़ने पड़े कि भैया आप हमको वाराणसी तो नहीं पहुंचा सके, लेकिन एटलीस्ट अब अभी हमको घर पे पहुंचा दो। मतलब अभी ये सिचुएशन चल रहा है। अब आई डोंट नो अभी ये सिचुएशन कब रिजोल्व होगा, लेकिन जस्ट होप कि कियोस जल्दी सॉर्ट आउट हो, क्योंकि अंदर हालत बहुत खराब है। कोई आंसर नहीं दे रहा है, कोई अकाउंटेबिलिटी नहीं ले रहा है। इट्स जस्ट अ ब्लेम गेम कि आप यहाँ पूछो, इसको पूछो, उसको पूछो, वी आर ट्राइंग, वी आर कन्विंसिंग, दैट्स इट। कोई परफेक्ट सॉल्यूशन नहीं है। सो दिस इज द करंट हैपनिंग।
You know, we have taken the flight in the night, but they didn't communicate at all. Had they told that the flight is cancelled, we would have taken alternate train which was there in the morning, which were tickets were available. They didn't communicate anything. They just bought time. They were just building hope. That is very wrong. See, the entire crew is standing over there, the Indigo crew, saying there is crew crunch, and they are all lined up for cancelling the tickets. If you are to exit the passengers out, I don't think that makes sense. See, basically none of the boards were displayed. It was just showing delayed. There is no reason for any delay, and the duty on manager says he doesn't have any information. The flights are parked there. There were 4 or 5 Indigo flights which we could see, which are parked there, but none of them are being taken. So we don't know.
I'm Dr. Azad. I am an orthopedic surgeon in Medical Trust Hospital, Cochin. We actually came to Pune for a surgical training, and we booked this ticket prior, and we didn't get any information of cancellation. And in fact, I had posted cases today, so 4 cases were being posted, and I could push it to next day, but even tomorrow I will not be able to reach because of this problem. And these people were so improper that they never informed us. They never gave a clue, and we were waiting for long, and it was showing only the flight is delayed. They never mentioned anything like flight is cancelled. And even when we were going and approaching them, they are not telling. Even now, they have not displayed that flight is cancelled. They were asking us, you can cancel your ticket and get the refund and go. And they are not telling any means of it.
Indigo expects normalized and stable operations to be fully restored by the 10th of February as per the regulator. However, passengers have been warned to expect more cancellations over the next 2 to 3 days as part of the airline's schedule stabilization efforts. For 3 days straight, the carrier, which is India's largest with a domestic market share exceeding 60%, has been struggling with massive operational disruptions. On Thursday alone, over 250 Indigo flights were estimated to have been cancelled across major airports. In a bid to ease pressure, Indigo has requested the DGCA for exemptions under certain night operations related rules under the new flight duty time limitation norms for pilots, seeking relief until the 10th of February. The DGCA has not yet granted these exemptions and has instead asked IndiGo to submit specific relaxations for review. However, sources suggested that some relief could be considered given the scale of the disruption. The airline admitted it had misjudged its crew requirement under new FDTL rules, which became the primary cause of the crisis. Meanwhile, the Ministry of Civil Aviation has taken serious note of the situation. Civil Aviation Minister K. Ram Mohan Naidu conveyed his clear displeasure regarding the manner in which the situation has been handled by the airline during a review meeting, according to the ministry. The FDTL rules that IndiGo is struggling to meet include increasing weekly rest periods for pilots from 36 hours to 48 hours, limiting night landings to 2 instead of 6, expanding the definition of night hours, and capping consecutive night duties to 2 days a week. With IndiGo operating a large number of night flights, these new norms implemented in 2 phases, that's on the 1st of July and the 1st of November, have imposed significant operational challenges. In response to the ongoing disruption, the DGCA has directed IndiGo to submit a mitigation plan outlining immediate steps to restore stability and gradually reduce cancellations. The regulator also ordered the airline to file a progress report every 15 days covering operational improvements, crew availability, and roster stability. IndiGo's operating model has long relied on lean staffing and high aircraft and crew utilization. With a fleet of over 400 aircraft and more than 2,300 flights daily, it dwarfs India's second largest airline group, that is the Air India, which operates less than half as many flights. This high utilization model combined with new FDTL constraints has made IndiGo particularly vulnerable to disruption. For more updates on the IndiGo aviation crisis, stay tuned to the official YouTube channel of the Indian Express.